Have you ever noticed that some dogs seem completely obsessed with one specific person? They follow them from room to room. They wait for them by the door. They become excited the moment they hear their voice. And sometimes, that person isn't even the one who feeds them the most. It isn't the person who buys them toys. And it isn't always the person who spends the most time at home. So why does it happen? Why does a dog choose one person above everyone else? For years, people believed the answer was simple. Most assumed dogs automatically loved whoever provided food and shelter. But modern animal behavior research suggests something far more fascinating. Dogs don't simply choose their favorite person based on convenience. They choose them based on emotion, trust, safety, comfort, understanding, and a surprisingly complex set of experiences that most owners never even notice. In fact, many dogs begin choosing their favorite person long before that person realizes what's happening. Every interaction matters. Every walk, every game, every moment of affection, every moment of comfort. Little by little, your dog is collecting information about you. They're learning who makes them feel safe, who understands them, who they can trust. And over time, those small moments can turn into one of the strongest emotional bonds found anywhere in the animal kingdom. But here's where things become really interesting. Sometimes the person a dog chooses makes perfect sense. Other times, it completely surprises everyone. Maybe you've seen it happen yourself. A dog living with an entire family suddenly becomes attached to one particular person, following them everywhere, sleeping beside them, looking for them whenever they're gone, almost as if a special connection exists between them. Why? What does the dog see that nobody else sees? And more importantly, what made your dog choose you? Today, we're going to explore the real psychology behind canine attachment. We'll look at the hidden reasons dogs form deep emotional bonds, how they decide who becomes their favorite person, and why some connections become so powerful that they can last an entire lifetime. Because once you understand how dogs truly choose their favorite human, you may never look at your relationship with your dog the same way again. The first reason is surprisingly simple. You make them feel safe. For dogs, safety is everything. Long before dogs lived in our homes, survival depended on staying close to individuals who could provide protection and stability. That instinct still exists today. Think about it. When your dog hears a loud noise, when they get scared, when something unfamiliar happens, who do they look for? Who makes them relax? Who helps them feel secure? For many dogs, the answer is obvious. Their favorite person. And if that's you, it means your dog sees you as much more than a companion. You are their safe place, their comfort zone, their source of security in a world they don't fully understand. And that's a very powerful bond. The second reason is communication. Most people talk to their dogs. Very few actually communicate with them. Dogs pay far more attention to body language than words. They notice your posture, your facial expressions, your tone of voice, your energy. They are constantly reading signals. And when a dog finds someone who understands those signals, something special happens. Trust begins to grow. Maybe you recognize when your dog is anxious. Maybe you know when they want space. Maybe you can tell when they're excited before they even move. These small moments create a feeling of understanding. And dogs love being understood, just like humans do. Another major reason is positive memories. Dogs might not remember every event in the way humans do, but they remember feelings, very strongly. Every walk, every game, every cuddle, every moment of affection. Over time, your dog starts associating those positive emotions with specific people. Imagine two people entering a room. One person is associated with comfort, fun, and happiness. The other isn't. Which one do you think the dog will naturally prefer? Exactly. Your dog's favorite person is often the person connected to the greatest number of positive emotional experiences, and that's something built over time, not overnight. Here's something most dog owners never think about. Dogs are incredibly sensitive to energy. A calm dog often prefers calm people. An energetic dog often prefers active people. A playful dog may bond more strongly with someone who enjoys playing. It's almost like dogs are looking for someone who feels familiar, someone whose personality matches their own. Researchers have even found similarities between dog behavior and human social preferences. In other words, your dog may have chosen you because your personalities simply fit together. And if that's true, then your connection goes deeper than training or routine. It's compatibility. Sometimes a dog's favorite person isn't the one who spends the most time with them. It's the person who was there when it mattered most. The person who comforted them during a thunderstorm. The person who helped them adapt to a new home. The person who stayed close when they felt scared. Dogs remember emotions attached to important experiences, and those memories can last a lifetime. Many rescue dogs, for example, form incredibly strong bonds with the people who help them feel safe again, not because of treats, not because of toys, but because of trust. Those moments leave a lasting emotional imprint. Trust isn't built in a day. It's built through hundreds of small interactions. Every walk, every meal, every cuddle, every promise kept, every moment of consistency. Over time, your dog learns something important. I can trust this person. And once that trust becomes strong enough, it creates a bond that can last for years, sometimes even for life. This is one of the reasons dogs are famous for their loyalty. Because loyalty is simply trust repeated over time. But ultimately, there is one reason that sits above all the others. Love. Not human love. Dog love. A bond built through safety, trust, companionship, shared experiences, and emotional connection. Your dog doesn't care about your job, your money, or your appearance. They care about how you make them feel. That's why a dog can remain loyal to someone for years. That's why they can miss people they've lost. And that's why they choose one person above everyone else. Maybe that person is you. So, why do you think your dog chose you? Was it the trust you've built over the years? The comfort you provide when they're feeling anxious? The memories you've created together? Or perhaps it's something that's impossible to put into words. The truth is, every dog has their own story, their own experiences, their own reasons for forming a deep connection with the people they love. But one thing remains the same. Dogs don't care about status, money, or appearance. They care about how you make them feel. They remember who made them feel safe, who stayed by their side, who understood them, and who gave them a place to belong. Maybe that's why the bond between humans and dogs is so special. It's built on trust, loyalty, and unconditional love. And for many dogs, that bond lasts a lifetime. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe to Pet Mind for more fascinating insights into the hidden psychology of dogs and cats. And let us know in the comments, why do you think your dog chose you? Because every pet has a story to tell. See you in the next video.